And welcome to Neillsville for this boys Division I sectional semifinal game. It's the 3-seed Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's and the number 2 seed Marshfield Tigers here in Neillsville. Jason Zaleski here. Welcome aboard, everybody. As we get you set for this one tonight, it is a rematch, and that's where we'll start our pregame talk with you tonight. A rematch in Marshfield back on February 22nd. 80-54 final score, Marshfield, and the game did feel that kind of spread to it. As a matter of fact, Marshfield started on a 15-0 run. They led 24-7 at the end of the first quarter, 43-25 at the half, and Marshfield wire-to-wire, big one. Coach Chad Brisky told me prior to that game that, you can't win it in the first few minutes, but you sure can lose a game in the first few minutes, and that's where Eau Claire Memorial's head man Chad Brisky kind of went with that one, and looking to avoid that tonight. I talked to both coaches before today's game. We'll get into that during this pregame talk as well. But both Coach Brisky and Coach Fisher on the Marshfield side are of the same mind that game was 3 weeks ago, and we've all kind of put it behind us as far as that's concerned. But for this broadcast, it's a neat parallel. Maybe there's something that will connect these two games by the time we're done here tonight. Back on February 22nd, Brooks Hinson led Marshfield in scoring with 23, followed by Joey Ketterer's 19 and Landon Lee's 18. For Memorial, it was Julius Clark, 14, Wesley and Boga, 13, and 12 points for Cooper Jesperson. So obviously on the Marshfield side, 23-19-18 is going to beat 14-13-12. Top three scores. Chris Pohl also in double figures for Marshfield. Back on the 22nd with 10. The winner here plays the winner of Kimberly-Kaukauna. Kaukauna, the 1 seed, Kimberly, the 13. A game we are keeping a close eye on. As a matter of fact, there's the live feed there in Bayport, where that game is going on. Again, winners will meet currently, I believe, earmarked for Stevens Point. But we'll take a look at the bracket a little bit later on. Actually earmarked for Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln. But before we get there, we're just going to take a short 30-second break. Back for more pregame right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Ooh. Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
And as promised, we come back. Pregame coverage continues here. We look at the Division I, Section 1 brackets, and it's just what I talked about just a little bit ago before we left you. Number 2 seed Marshfield, they beat Stevens Point and Appleton East to get here. Eau Claire Memorial beat Wausau West and crosstown rival Eau Claire North. It's Kaukauna facing Kimberly in Cinderella style for the Kimberly Papermakers. They beat Appleton North, the 5 seed, and beat the 4 seed Holman. So the upstart Kimberly Papermakers maybe continue it tonight. Again, we're going to keep a close eye on that game. We'll give you scoring updates throughout our contest here tonight. Again, it's the number 2 seed Marshfield Tigers, the number 3 seed Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's. We'll have starting lineups and national anthem when we return to Neillsville on Zaleski Sports.
Join the Gross family of satisfied customers at Gross Buick in Marshfield. Come see their large selection of cars, trucks and SUVs on the Marshfield lot. Or find it at grossauto.com, and we'll have it delivered to Marshfield for your convenience. You'll love their people and state-of-the-art service department, where service guests get a free courtesy car. Top it all off with the Gross lifetime engine warranty on most vehicles. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Jason Zaleski back with you here in Neillsville. Got opening announcements going on. We'll have national anthem soon. I'll tell you, Shuta Funeral Services in Stevens Point and Plover, here to help you with all your funeral needs. 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let the experienced staff at Shuta Funeral help your family. Learn more at shutafuneral.com. And guys, she'll remember prom for the rest of her life. Make sure prom flowers are the best of the best from Hefco Floral Company, Patriots Tower, downtown Marshfield. Let's head down courtside for tonight's national anthem.
Expectation and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. Now, to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem.
As we get ready for starting lineups, whether you're buying or selling, turn to the Jesperson Group at C21 affiliated. They have a pulse on the local real estate market and help you with both existing and new builds and can help you through each step of the process. Make the home buying and selling process simple. That's what you get with Jesperson Group at C21 affiliated. As we take a look at the starters for the Old Abes, Julius Clark, 6-foot senior. Bryce Hedke, 6'4" senior. Cooper Jesperson, the all-time leading scorer in Old Abe's history, 6'4" senior. Tay Ferguson, a 6'4" senior. And Wesley Mboga rounds out the lineup for the Old Abes, a 6'4" senior. Clark, Hedke, Jesperson, Ferguson, and Mboga. Set your sails and let the winds guide you to River Edge Golf Course for the return of Fish Fry Friday Buffet. Only 4 Fridays starting March 28th. Cajun broiled, deep fried fish, and all the extras. The River Edge Friday Buffet returns Friday, March 28th. For Marshfield, 6'8" junior Chris Pohl, 6'4" senior Joey Ketterer, all-time leading scorer in Tigers basketball history, senior 6'2" Brooks Hinson, 5'11" senior Landon Lee. And who was our last one off the bench there, Trevor? Was it Ramberg or Connect? I didn't see who that last one was. Okay, and Val Ramberg gets the nod tonight. He did on Friday as well, a 6'7" junior. For the Tigers, Pohl, Ketterer, Hinson, Lee, and Ramberg. Old Abes are coached by Chad Brisky. The Tigers coached by Chris Fisher. Both teams were undefeated conference champions. Eau Claire Memorial out of the Big Rivers, Marshfield out of the Wisconsin Valley. They ran the table in their conference. Both regional finals champs. One will move on to a sectional final in Wisconsin Rapids on Saturday. Marshfield will gain the opening tip. And off we go. Hinson with it here. Now Lee. Lee coming in, averaging 13 points a game, 6 assists per game for the senior Landon Lee. There's Ketterer. Now Lee. Clark following Lee. Now switch to Ferguson. Lee stops on the low block. Hinson in front of the Eau Claire Memorial student section. Ramberg, long three, and couldn't get it to go. Hinson, offensive rebound. And reverse layup isn't there. Clark will pull down the rebound, and we'll see the Old Abes offensively for the first time here tonight. Jesperson will set the offense. Kent checking in online. Hey, Kent. And those of you watching on a mobile device, you can chat with me in the chat box. I don't see all the messages, but I do the best I can. There's Clark up top, Lee on the closeout, and the pass to a cutting Headkey was a little bit off the mark, and Marshfield basketball. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Team of professionals there uses the latest technology and ensures that your vehicle comes back to looking like new. Free estimates, and they work with insurance. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive on Marshfield's sunny south side. There's Ramberg, Ferguson. Looking at him on the low block. Ramberg leans in, can't get the bucket. And a rebound to the Abes. Here's Clark stopping outside the lane, harassed and tipped away by Ramberg into the hands of Lee. Here come the Tigers. We are scoreless over 90 seconds in. So much different start than on February 22nd. Again, both coaches, they told me to, in our one-on-one talks, we're really good with putting that game behind us. Thanks for bringing it up, Jason. But they're good with putting it behind them for various reasons. Here's a three from Ketterer. That rims in and out. And the rebound out to Headkey. Quickly down now to Ferguson. Ferguson twisting under the basket, overlays it, and Pohl grabs it. Both teams having troubles inside the paint here early. Dan watching from Eau Claire. Hey, Dan, thanks for watching the broadcast tonight. Here's Hinson. Clark with a closeout. We saw a lot of Hinson and Jesperson in that first game. Here's Lee stopping, popping, no. Clark with the rebound. Almost 3 minutes in, zeros on the scoreboard. Jesperson now with Hinson on him, so Tigers go with that matchup on the defensive end. Abes go a different direction with it. Taken away by Ketterer. The defense on display here on both sides. There's Lee driving, and offensive foul called on Landon Lee. Mancino's Grinder and Pizza, locally owned and operated, has been a family tradition for over 27 years. For the best hot sandwich in town, grab a grinder at Mancino's, just off of Highway 53 and Claremont Avenue in Eau Claire. Ian Bauer in the game for the first time here tonight, a 6'1 junior, 14 in purple. Near steal from Lee, Mboga with it, and near foul as well. Mboga, three is good. And the Abes strike 3:20 in, 3-0. Again, one of 7 games on the network tonight, 7 boys sectional semifinal basketball games tonight on Zaleski Sports. Hinson dribbling on Jesperson. Now kick out Ketterer. Ball fake, wide open lane. And the foul is going to be called on the floor. And that foul is going to be called on Headkey. We'll take a look at our security health plan instant replay. Promises kept plain and simple. Mboga, the little ball fake, left wide open at the top of the key. Chris watching from Iowa. Hello, Chris. Now, Chris has pointed out exactly what's going on here. Jesperson is glued to Hinson, denying the whole time, even from 50 feet away. Here's Lee spinning in the lane, left-hand layup, no good. And a wild layup attempt at that. Headkey dribbles on Ketterer, makes some space. Now Mboga with Pohl in front of him. 6'8" Chris Pohl and 6'4" Mboga, and the triple for Jesperson. So Memorial picking up pace offensively. Here's Ketterer now. Baseline, low block, stop there. Nice defense by Headkey. Ball flipped back in by Ferguson. Or actually flipped back in to Ferguson. What a play there. Jesperson with the handoff. Imboga on the roll, left it short, Pohl rebound. Nice pick and roll there. Imboga had to go inside. Kaukauna 17, Kimberly 10. 12 and a half to play over in Bayport. The winner there, and the winner here will match up scheduled right now for Wisconsin Rapids on Saturday. Here's Hinson taking Jesperson to the rack. Tigers get first points tonight, 5.5 minutes in. And a three will roll in for Tay Ferguson. 3 3-pointers on the night for the Abes. Here's Pohl, pump fake, and got inside of Imboga, did Chris Pohl. Coach Brisky calls out a new offense. Ferguson set the screen for Jesperson, now gets it back. Shot fake on Pohl, now Imboga comes back out. Abes looked like they had something there. Jesperson on the back door. Pohl might have got a piece of it, otherwise rearranged the shot of Jesperson. Lee, crossover, spin, out to Ketterer. Nice job defensively for Ian Bauer on Landon Lee. Bauer coming in the game. Not part of the starting five here tonight. And Hinson gets Bauer. Now Imboga on the switch. Touch for Pohl. He's touched by Bauer, and Bauer picks up the foul. That'll be team foul number 2 on the Abes. Whether it's skiing, hockey, basketball this winter, or, hey, coming up in the spring, Shepke Chiropractic has got your back. For all your sports-related injuries, you can rely on Shepke Chiropractic to get you back in the game. Visit online, shepkechiropractic.com. So again, second Memorial foul of the first half. Lead inbound. Hinson twisting all the way around the arc, gets in the corner, and will rise from there and hits. 5 points for Brooks Hinson, 2-point Memorial lead, 11 minutes left in the half. Kent says, what's the capacity of Neilsville? I think we're at it, whatever it is. Here's Imboga left alone, and off back iron, no good. Bauer with the rebound, flips to Jesperson. He'll shoot a three, that's off the mark, and Ketterer with the rebound. It's a couple open seats. We're not seatless. Some are standing by choice, but there are a few open seats. Hinson rebound, or steal. Hinson goes at Jesperson, up and no. Good job there. Cooper Jesperson just standing his ground there as Shamar Simmons will help out in the backcourt. Marshfield student section full. Eau Claire Memorial student section 68%. I don't know what that tells you, if anything. Simmons directs traffic. Couldn't get the handoff to Jesperson as Hinson on him like white on rice. Jesperson alone in the corner though and overshot it. And Ramberg and Simmons are tied up and it'll be Memorial basketball. Marshfield had the opening tip. So Abes on the possession arrow on the first jump ball here in this one. At Stratford Plumbing and Heating, your comfort and convenience is their top priority. Servicing all brands and do complete furnace and air conditioning install, providing professional service to Stratford, Marshfield, and the area. Call Stratford Plumbing and Heating today, your home comfort experts. Ketterer with the steal, still has to be chased down, and they're going to say that's off Pohl as he was laying out of bounds, and diving on top of Pohl was Julius Clark. Somehow Clark stayed inbounds and threw it off a Pohl who was laying out of bounds. What a play by Clark. Headkey outside. Here's Clark after the defensive play, miss. And Hinson with the rebound. Tigers with the ball trail by 2. Here's Hinson now on Simmons, or Simmons on him. Lee gives it off to Ramberg. And Pole's got about 4 inches on Imboga. They had a post-up opportunity a minute ago, did the Tigers. See if they come back to it. Here's Hinson. Hinson will rise in this corner and hit. Brooks Hinson, he was looking for an and one, I think. Tigers take their first lead with 9 minutes to play. Start of the second quarter, Marshfield 10, Eau Claire Memorial 9. Imboga leans in and hits and take the lead back due to the Old Aves. Nice basketball poise there from Wes Imboga. Hinson left alone, he hit another one! Brooks Hinson, his third 3 of the half. Hinson's got 11. Tigers have 13. The other 2 was Chris Pole on a layup, which seems like hours ago. Clark, line it up. No. Ramberg with the rebound. Hinson, heat check. Off back iron, no good. He's going to chase down his own rebound, though, as Clark didn't box him out. He was running down the floor, stolen away, though, by Simmons. Quickly now, here's Bauer, 3, and in and out. Lee with the rebound. Here's Ketterer, spot up, short. Clark rebound. Coach Brisky calls out the next new play for his Aves as Clark walks it up. 7:30 to play here in an interesting first half. This is obviously totally different than February 22nd. Couple of short runs on either side. Imboga, no. Ramberg rebound. Both teams doing a nice job of cleaning up the glass after shots. Lee calls the play, motion to his temples. I have no knowledge of the Marshfield playbook. Here's Pole. Hinson got Simmons in the air. Couldn't do anything with it. Ramberg from the wing, no. Nice box out there from Bauer. Simmons, Ramberg quick closeout. Ramberg trying to swipe it. Hand off to Clark. Lee defends. Clark gets past Lee, bounces in the lane to Simmons, and fouled by Ramberg. And we've got a pair of free throws coming up for Shamar Simmons. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, guaranteeing quality you can trust at Infinity Exteriors. First free throw tonight of any kind. This is actually Imboga. For some reason I said Simmons. It's Imboga, 11, not 1. Got my ones confused. And Imboga hits. And Imboga hits the pair. I had to go back and look at that. Indeed, it was 11 Wes Imboga on that drive. Simmons was right there afterwards, and it was, when I looked over there, it was he and Ramberg bumping a little bit. So I took the 11 for a 1. 13 all here, 6:13 to play. Our officials out there doing great work. They're for sure better at calling fouls than I am. Here's Lee, 3, off front iron, no good. And again, Clark was on the run. Here's Pole from the outside, that's short. Connect for the rebound. Connect, back up, and a whistle, and Ethan Connect is going to head to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. So Connect in the game and gets involved right away. Offensive rebound and fouled on the putback by Clark. Eau Claire Memorial students congratulating themselves. They believe they helped Connect miss that free throw. And they believe they've helped him miss a pair, but we're going to have a foul after the free throws, and it's going to be a Memorial foul. It's going to go on Ben Fassenmeyer. And Fassenmeyer with the foul will head out. Hinson over to Lee on the set play. Lee, back iron, Pole, offensive rebound. Another rebound this trip down for the Tigers. That's either the third or fourth offensive rebound here already, plus the foul on the free throw. Lee working on Simmons, and foul is going to be on the floor. That'll be called on Shamar Simmons. That is number 5 on Eau Claire Memorial here in the half. 5:32 to play. Some in purple thought Lee may have traveled there. In the connected comes. He'll hand off to Lee. Headkey on Lee. Hinson with Jesperson in tow. Now Pole will take a look at Simmons. Pole working, and Simmons going to get called for his second in the last 10 seconds. And that's going to be team foul number 6 on the Old Abes. That's going to get Wesley Mboga off the bench, maybe a little sooner than what Coach Brisky had planned to give Wes a breather for. That's the game. Next defensive foul on Eau Claire Memorial will put Marshfield to the free throw line. Hinson spotted up, knock it down. 4th 3 for Hinson. He's got 14. He's got 14 of the Tigers' 16. Brooks Hinson 14, Eau Claire Memorial 13 to put it another way. Outside here is Caleb Yates. No. Connect fighting, and ball is batted out of bounds, and it's going to be called off of Yates and Marshfield basketball. Kakana 38, Kimberly 35. Boy, 73 combined points over in Bayport. We're working on 29. It's winner there or winner here is going to play somewhere on Saturday. So, a little bit different game going on over in Bayport compared to here in Neillsville, no doubt. Here's Lee, and there's team foul number 7 on the Abes. This one called on Bryce Headkey. And to the free throw line will go Landon Lee. Again, Hinson's got 14. Pole has 2, so anybody else that scores will be first points here tonight. .436 to play. Again, 7 games on the network tonight. I'll roll through those here in just a moment. Lee's free throw is good, and he'll get another. We've mentioned Kimberly Kakana. How about New Richmond, Wausau East, Wauwatosa West, Brookfield Central, Stratford, Auburndale, Pacelli Catholic, and Allman Bancroft, Columbus Catholic, Cochrane, Fountain City. I'll do my best to give you a scoring recap at our halftime. A tight game in Osseo right now. Cochrane Fountain City 22, Columbus Catholic 21. And a 3 is on the mark for Tay Ferguson. His second three-pointer here tonight. New Richmond and Wausau East tied at 19, 3 minutes to play. So similar pace in Division II to what we have here. Pole off his shoe and out of bounds. Under 4 here in the first half. There's Clark way outside. Now Ferguson. Bauer over to Mboga. Mboga got pole in the air. Not able to drive on it. Ketterer following, and here's Clark now with it. Clark and timeout. We get a timeout on the floor. Memorial takes it. 18-16. Marshfield leads. 3:26 left in the half. You're watching high school playoff basketball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Hi, I'm Big Clarence, and I'm so terrific that Mall Furniture decided to name their latest and greatest sale after me, Big Clarence.
Sorry, Clarence, apparently you misunderstood. It's Mall Furniture's clearance sale. And right now the savings are phenomenal on all the top quality furniture at
Mall Furniture's clearance sale.
That's Mall Furniture's clearance sale.
Clarence!
That's clearance, Clarence.
We had played timeout free up to that point. 10 minutes in almost. Timeout free. Memorial pulls the trigger on our game's first timeout. A cut from Clark, the dime from Jesperson. So that's what Coach Brisky drew up in that huddle. That's why you take the full timeout, right? Get something whipped up. Now under 3 to play, tied at 18. Hinson shaking. He's got 4 3-pointers to his name. How about 5? No, that one's short. Fading away was Hinson. Jesperson still with the ball. On the low block, pop, no. Mboga offensive rebound. Wes Mboga. Chris Pohl is going to pick up the foul. And Mboga is going to head back to the free throw line. 2 of 2 in the first half. From that stripe is Wes Mboga. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages, now accepting new patients at the Marshfield office. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Mboga first free throw miss here tonight. Check in on Stratford Auburndale. I'm clicking on our website, folks. I'm not doing anything fancy. Auburndale 18, Stratford 15. That's a low scoring game. Under a minute to play there. And whatever we got going on here is what they've got going on, apparently. So Mboga, for the time being, breaks the stalemate. Old Abe's back in the lead. 2:30 to play. Half number 1. Lee, one shake, pull up over Clark, good. Miss, and Hinson will grab it. Boy, Marshfield's put on a 3-point shooting exposition here. 5 threes in the half. Memorial has 4. Here's Lee on the take. Good! Landon Lee to the rack. Jesperson out now to Mboga. Final 90 seconds here of half number 1. Mboga got past Pohl, up and one for Mboga. Ramberg picks up the foul. That's his second, and Ramberg will come off the floor. Ethan Knecht back on. Team foul number 4 for the Tigers. And Boga looking for the three-point play and rattles in and out. Hinson, another rebound. Again, both teams good rebounding efforts in the first half on both sides. Lee takes a look at the clock. He sees 1:01 remaining. Lee on the dribble. Now Knecht gets it back. Lee will pull up over Ferguson. No, and Boga rebound. Coach Brisky again, setting the offense for his 5 on the floor. 35 seconds left in the half. Abe's try to slow this down here and make last shot. Jesperson working the clock all the way down. Abe's will go at 10 most likely. 13 seconds now. Offense in motion at 11. Here's Clark. Back to Jesperson. Hinson there on him. 5 seconds. Jesperson shake up under no, and tipped in by Clark. And that is how the half will end. You at home can debate if Julius Clark actually got fingers on it, but he being the closest when the ball went in will get the bucket. And we are tied at the half, 23-23 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Founded in 2011, Marshfield Fast Pitch is a competitive fast-pitch softball club. Players range in age from 7 to 18 years old. They consist of girls from central Wisconsin and headquartered in Marshfield. Throughout the year, teams compete in tournaments locally, around the state, and nationally. During the winter, practices, lessons, and clinics are held at our indoor facility. Marshfield Fast Pitch specializes in player physical and mental development with the hopes of making a big impact on their team. Visit our website at marshfieldfastpitch.com.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between. Check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See Chips' complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream, all served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield. Be a champ and have a chipperific day. And back here, halftime in Neillsville, tied at 23. And over in Bayport at the halftime. Oh, I got to take a double check here. Trevor, what do you show? I got 45-40 Kaukauna. There, okay. And they're at that commercial right now. Is that what's going on? Oh, that's us. Okay. All right, well, we'll keep you up to date on that. First half scoring looks like this for Marshfield. Brooks Hinson with 16, Landon Lee with 5, and Chris Pohl with 2. For Eau Claire Memorial, Wesley Mboga has 8, Tay Ferguson with 6, Cooper Jesperson with 3, Julius Clark 4, and Shamar Simmons 2 for the Old Abes. 23-all. We'll take another commercial break and be back ready for second half action right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Uncle Minton wants you to ride into huge savings this tax season.
With up to 76% off furniture and Mittens pays the tax, you honestly can't miss this sale.
We're your one-stop shop for all your favorite brands of appliances.
Get the latest sleep technology for your best night's rest.
And save the tax. Mittens Furniture, Appliances, and Mattresses is dedicated to stretch your dollars further this tax season in downtown Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
The winner of this one will go and play at Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln High School on Saturday against either Eau Claire Memorial or Marshfield. Should be a good second half here in Bayport. Kimberly starts with the possession. They go right away. They're trying Krause, the sophomore. They bring it out now. Wilds reversed. Couldn't go. Tough way to begin the half here for Kimberly. That's exactly what Kakana wants. Then Colin Burgess navigating his way through the floor.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose Drunken Chicken, BLT, Western, Mac and Cheese, Sweet Chili Chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's shedsdelivered.com. Go today.
And back here in Neillsville, as we had a nice live look in there, Kaukauna and Kimberly. Close game out in Bayport, as a matter of fact. Again, that winner plays this game's winner. Second half already underway in Osseo. Cochrane Fountain City 31 and Columbus Catholic 28. And there's our lineup here tonight again as we're at halftime. Pick another game, find another one that you like right along with this one. Mentioned Kimberly Kaukauna quite a few times, obviously. New Richmond, Wausau East, Wauwatosa West, Brookfield Central, Stratford and Auburndale, Pacelli Catholic and Almond Bancroft. And I just mentioned Cochrane Fountain City with a slim lead to start the second half over in Osseo over Columbus Catholic. Pacelli and Almond. It is Almond 26, Pacelli 23. That's the third meeting between those CWC South schools here tonight. And Auburndale leads Stratford 20-15. That is, it's a game that is, it's interesting, right? Kind of a low score, but third meeting there, so no secrets on those teams. Sometimes that can equal a score like that. Mondays were made for Mac. Get to Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield for Mac Mondays and have one of their delicious Mac options. There's a whole menu of options at Nuts Deep 2 in Marshfield. Hurry in and find your new favorite. Broadcast today also brought to you by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy for you at ridgetopexteriors.com. Again, Brooks Hinson leads the way. He leads all scorers here tonight with 16 in the first half. Wes Mboga with 8 points leads the way for the Old Abes here in this one. Herrick & Hart Law Office has been on the side of the injured since 1951. Find them at eauclairlaw.com. That's Herrick & Hart Law Office. And our special game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn & Suites, Brown's Bar, Rem's Funeral Home, G&D Wood Products. Thank you one and all for making sure that these folks at home can watch for free. And those are the ones that are paying the bills around here and making sure you get to enjoy 7 live games tonight here on Zaleski Sports. Second half underway. Here we go. Looking for a winner, looking to send one of these two on to Saturday. Again, game earmarked at Wisconsin Rapids for Saturday. More to come on that during the day tomorrow. Ramberg finds himself open, leans in and hits. First points tonight for Valen Ramberg. And stolen away. Here's Lee on the run out. Layup. Good. So Marshfield, 2 quick buckets here to start the half. I say earmarked for Wisconsin Rapids. I think people know. This one was earmarked for Stevens Point. So we play here in Neillsville. A little shorter drive for Eau Claire Memorial. The same either way for Marshfield. Either east to Stevens Point or west here to Neillsville. Same highway too, Highway 10. Jesperson works around a screen from Ferguson, and Hinson sticks with him. Head key over to Mboga. Jesperson over Hinson, no. And offensive rebound, Clark. Clark reaching in, and we're going to have a tie ball. Jump ball, possession arrow stays with purple. Marshfield coach Chris Fisher couldn't believe his guys didn't get that rebound. Kind of went right between Pohl and Ketterer, and neither went for it. That's what it looked like. Just communication. Here's Jesperson on the back cut. And Mboga back up top. Pohl on him. And an offensive foul is going to be called away from the ball on Ian Bauer. As Bauer and Landon Lee were tangled up, Bauer's going to get charged with it. First foul of the half of any kind. GH watching from Canada. George has some advice for the Marshfield Tigers inside game, I guess. And being told here by a few from earlier conversation, capacity here at 2,200, we're not there. You know, we would have people standing everywhere. And again, there are still some empty seats in the bleachers. Not many, but there are a few. A good crowd, though, nonetheless. Watching sectional semifinal basketball right with you at home. Jason Zaleski here. 2 minutes into this second half, Marshfield has scored 4. Eau Claire, none. Lee with the shake and got it blocked by Bauer. Well, Bauer wins that matchup, and then Lee picks up the foul coming back down the floor. He was upset about having his shot blocked and reached in. Second on Lee. Good block from Ian Bauer, too. Good defense overall. Moses says he's going to put his name in the ring next year to officiate high school basketball. Way to go, Moses. We're sure they'd love to have you. Jesperson floater, no. Ball batted and into the hands of Ferguson. The ball got batted off the bottom of the rim. Here's Jesperson floating hitting. Took an extra look at Chris Pohl as he hit the ground hard. Came up maybe a little bit with a limpy leg, but he's working it out right now. Ramberg, and Pohl will bail him out. Swings to Ketterer. Hinson backing in on Jesperson. Hinson still with it. A couple of pump fakes and in. First points of the half for Brooks. He's got 18 here tonight. And Trevor is exactly right. That's why they're reffing and you're not. Yeah, that's pretty good. Here's Lee, another steal, and he works on Bauer. Bauer's going to pick up the foul on the way down the floor. When buying or selling Brock & Decker Real Estate, the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident in selling and buying. Call Sammy or Sue today on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. Brock & Decker and brockanddecker.com. Marshfield 4-point lead. 6-2 advantage here in the second half for the Tigers. Hinson, great defense there from Jesperson. It's been quite a battle tonight. Lee stays with the dribble. 14:20 to play here in the game. Inside to Pohl. Clark had fell. Inside to Ramberg on the dime from Lee. Ramberg's 4th point here tonight. Coach Brisky up out of his crouch, takes a look at the scoreboard. Ready for his Abes to get into their half-court set. Jesperson will start it off to Clark. Ferguson got Ramberg in the air, left alone for 3, short off front iron. Lee with the rebound. So Abes come up empty that time down. All kinds of contact there. Ramberg set a beefy screen that had Clark sprawling to the floor. Now here's Hinson. Ferguson in front of him. Inside touch for Pohl. Pohl fading and rattles in and out. And we're going to get a foul on Ramberg, and that'll be his 3rd here in this one. Gang, I speak from experience on this one. It's time to Shamrock. Shamrock Shakes now available at McDonald's. Filet of fish are 2 for $3 during Lent. Stop in today at your nearest McDonald's. I had Shamrock Shake on my way home after Elk Mound and Berlin sectional semifinal last night. Had a Shamrock Shake and a double cheeseburger if you're keeping score at home. But the Shamrock was the best of it. Next time you shop insurance, call Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual agents in Marshfield. 715-384-2826 for Rural Insurance of Marshfield. Student sections bantering about. Jesperson gets around Hinson. Now in the lane, shooting over, no, and Ramberg with the rebound. So Ramberg stays on with the 3 fouls, 13 to play. Quickly down to Pohl. Pohl, a couple ball fakes. Leans in and gets that one to find its way down. Marshfield opens its largest lead here tonight at 8. Jesperson racing down the floor. Ketterer is going to pick up the foul, and Cooper Jesperson to the free throw line. Kaukauna 59, Kimberly 55, 10-20 left over in Bayport. Lexi checks in. Hi, Lexi. Thanks for watching the broadcast tonight. Jesperson silky smooth from the free throw line. Two for two. Jesperson's got 5. He hasn't lit up the scoreboard, but he's been running and running after Brooks Hinson here all game. Gets a break now. Imboga lined up on Hinson for the time being. Here's Pohl, Simmons with him. Pohl working down low, couldn't get it to go. A nice rebound there from Tay Ferguson. Marshfield leads by 6. Here's Jesperson working around Pohl. Inside it went. Now Hinson comes away with it. Hinson puts it in overdrive. Reverse layup is good. And one, Brooks Hinson. Brooks Hinson shot out of a cannon. And we'll head to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line as we take a look at the replay there. Handling the ball like a yo-yo. Hinson looking to finish off the 3-point play. Off front iron, no good. Lead at 8. Again, Marshfield matching its largest, but Jesperson right down the floor. Got it blocked by Ketterer. Connect picks it up. Here's Lee in the front court. Lee battles Bauer. Outside, left alone. Ketterer, 3 off the front iron, no good. Half of the Marshfield people in attendance were standing as that shot was launched. They were ready to go bonkers. Simmons. Ketterer took one swipe at it. Now off in the corner for Imboga. There's Simmons, found a way in and fouled on his way in. And 2 free throws coming up for Shamar Simmons. Foul is called on Ketterer, that's his second. ShedsDelivered.com, your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See the display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. Get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. And Simmons hits on the back end. 3 points tonight for Shamar Simmons, all from the free throw line. 11-14 to play. Pohl couldn't hand that off to Hinson. Now turns and gives to Lee. Here's Lee on the hesitation, gives off to connect. Another dime from Landon Lee. Marshfield now leads by 9, its biggest margin here tonight. Bauer, now Imboga. He'll pop over Pohl, no. Offensive rebound, yes, as Ferguson goes sprawling into his own bench. Friends helping him back onto the floor. And Coach Brisky's going to call the timeout with one of his players in the bench. 10:26 to play. Marshfield leads by 9 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Looking to buy flooring today? Shop R&R Flooring and Furniture. We have more flooring in stock and ready to go than the big box stores. Over 250,000 square feet.
That's right, over 250,000 square feet of luxury vinyl planking carpet in over 150 colors.
R&R guarantees you will find what you're looking for at a price you won't find anywhere else.
Grab your new floor today or schedule an installation.
When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses,
it's easy.
Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
$37-28 your score, 10:26 to play. Looking to move on to Saturday's sectional semifinal. Is the winner here tonight? Can't quite pick up the chant from the old Aves. Maybe I don't want to. Memorial calls the timeout. Jesperson to inbound. Clark, now Jesperson. Jesperson on the curl, over connect, and it falls in. That's exactly what it did. It rolled around, popped up, and fell in. Here's Hinson, bounces into pole, got it poked away by Simmons. It'll stay with the Tigers. Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact Next Step today. Here's Hinson with Jesperson. That's been the premier matchup here tonight. Hinson probing in the lane, got to get rid of it and get out of it. Does, just got out of that lane. And we're going to get a foul coming through the lane on Tay Ferguson. Ferguson crashed into Hinson. First on Ferguson, each side now with 4 fouls in this second half. Into Ketterer, set play, got it! Joey Ketterer splash on the baseline, out of bounds. 10-point Tigers lead. This lead continues to inch upwards for Marshfield. Third quarter coming to an end. Jesperson. Hinson didn't take the crossover. Now here's Ferguson. Didn't like the left side of the floor. Now Clark. Hedke kept scoreless so far here tonight. Gives back to Ferguson. And Hedke, just as I said it, Bryce Hedke activates. And if my eyes don't deceive me, Kimberly, the 13 seed, in front of the 1 seed Kaukauna right now. They're at commercial. Yeah, we'll take a check at that. But that's what I'm seeing. With 5 minutes to play, we'll catch up with that one soon. Tigers to inbound. They lead by 8, 8:25 to play. Ketterer. Now Lee up top. Clark with the closeout. Simmons comes out on the switch. Lee crosses up. Inside to connect. Connect got a size mismatch on Clark and hits it. 6 points for Ethan Connect. Tigers back up by 10. And a miscommunication there between Clark and Hedke. The ball ends up, Liam's got it. Eau Claire Memorial Old Abe's fans know Liam. Liam and I exchanged a hug when he came into the gym today. Been seeing a lot of Liam over the last few weeks. Good to see him. 7:40 left in this one. 10-point Tigers lead. They have the ball. Hinson backs it out. Now here's Lee. Lee, patient are the Tigers this time down. Ketterer left alone in the corner, off the iron, no good. Clark with the rebound. That one just missed from Ketterer. Hedke. Clark dribbles it back up top, takes a check at the bench. Hedke gets it from Simmons. Now Clark can got it poked from behind by Lee. Ball is on the floor, and Pohl will come away on the scramble. 6:38 left. 10-point lead. Time not a factor yet, but bears some watching, does the clock, and we're going to get a Marshfield timeout. Tigers take the timeout. They lead by 10 on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in Central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe. As we take a look over at Bayport, it is indeed the 13 seed Kimberly Papermakers looking to keep their Cinderella movement in the bracket alive. The 13 seed leads the 1 seed, Kaukauna Galloping Ghost, by 7. Again, 4 minutes left there. 6.5 left here. We're looking for winner v. winner Saturday. Again, currently shown in Wisconsin Rapids. Ball lost in the backcourt, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. So Tigers give it away, coming out of its own timeout. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Yeah, what a situation over in Bayport. Still a lot of time there. Kaukauna scores a lot of points, so that one's not over until there's zeros on the clock. Connect a big rebound after the miss from Jesperson. Under 6 to play. Here's Hinson working on Jesperson. And defense tight over there from Cooper. Pohl cut off by Mboga. Again, Marshfield second, maybe third time down now, being very patient offensively. And as Lee started his move, Ian Bauer picks up another foul. I believe that's 3 on Bauer. That's actually his 4th. So 4 on Bauer. Simmons comes out. Ferguson back in for the A's. And into Hinson. Lee found him cutting. Another baseline out of bounds. Another blob perfected by the Tigers, and nearly got the steal, did Marshfield. Bauer will come out. Julius Clark back in, 2 in purple. Jesperson brings it up. Abe's looking for some offense. They trail by 12. Low scoring game. Again, it was 80-54 3 weeks ago. We will not get to 80 tonight. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Julius Clark.
Offensive foul called on number 2, Julius Clark for the A's. His second, team 6.
Hinson close and had to call the timeout. They were at about 4.2 on the 5-second call. 5:07 to play. Tigers lead by 12 on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Back here to Neilsville, Wausau East and New Richmond in a tussle. 51 all over at Eau Claire North, 3:40 to play. Tight one there. I'd given a couple updates on Stratford-Auburndale. Auburndale leads 44-33. 4:39 to play, but in a low-scoring game like that, 11 points is a lot. Same here, right? 12 points seems like a lot for these Tigers in the style of game we have. Connect left all alone. 8 points for Ethan Connect. There's a 3 from Ferguson, bottoms. You got to feel Memorial needed a bucket there, and they got a big one from Tay Ferguson. Clark following Lee all the way up the floor. 2-point game in Bayport. And Clark and the Abes have put the Tigers into the bonus. That is team foul number 7 on the second committed by Clark here tonight. Third on Clark, my apologies. Almond leads Pacelli 56-42. It's been a couple of, not lopsided, but some solid wins. Almond over Pacelli during the regular season, both of those teams in the Central Wisconsin South. And they say sometimes it's hard to beat a team 3 times, but maybe not for Almond over Pacelli. Lee hits the pair from the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Wauwatosa West 50, Brookfield Central 49, 6:15 to play, also on Zaleski Sports tonight. Jesperson fading and hitting. 9 points tonight for Cooper Jesperson. That's under his season average of 19. Pull back up top to Hinson. Hinson with Mboga on him. Tigers spread the floor. There's Lee working with on Jesperson. Got it poked away. Stolen and out to Hedke. Clock a factor now. Abe's trail by 11. Here's Ferguson, hit a 3 a minute ago. Passes on that shot. Lee will poke it into the old Abe's bench. Hiller's True Value, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions. Get great deals on Milwaukee tools today from the people you depend on. Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. I use my Milwaukee Tool impact driver in the driveway today. I'm serious. I don't just say these things to you. I perform most of it. Clark got ahead of Lee. 6 points tonight for Clark. Clock winds to 3. Marshfield leads by 9. Connect all alone. Tigers go modern day four corners here with 3 minutes to play. And a foul comes on Clark. It'll be Landon Lee back to the free throw line as Julius Clark picks up his 4th. And Lee hits on the free throw. Pushes the lead back to double digits for the Tigers. Hedke with the rebound. Margin back to 10. It's hovered around 10 for the last 6 minutes on the clock. And Boga couldn't get that one to go. Ketterer with the rebound. He's surrounded, nearly stolen by Mboga. Tigers clear the timeline. Ketterer bounced by Hedke. And team foul number 9, Joey Ketterer, will continue the Marshfield free throw parade. Minute to play in Bayport, 3-point game. And Ketterer, down it goes. BBD Sports Shop, your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations, Cadott and Abbotsford, and online at bigbeardown.com. Ketterer hits both from the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Here's Hedke. Head of steam and off the glass and good. And Memorial's going to call the timeout. 4th point tonight for Hedke. The lead remains 10 for the Tigers, 51-41 on Zaleski Sports.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
As we head back to Bayport, under 20 seconds to play. This just from a moment ago. 3-point basket, and they are tied in Bayport, 74 all. 7 seconds left. Kimberly to inbound will need to go the full length and hit a shot to avoid overtime. Hit a shot to continue their Cinderella streak. Again, the 13 seed and the 1 seed playing down to the wire in Bayport right now on Zaleski Sports. There's Hinson, had at a moment there, looked like 3 Abes following him. Under 2 to play. Lee works on Jesperson. Lee twisting, turning, Jesperson, hands up. And Marshfield will call the timeout. I'm going to keep it here. We're going to go back to Bayport. Nope. Well, we'll take a look at it from here. We go back to Bayport, 74-74. Kimberly to inbound, looking for magic in Brown County here tonight. And we go to overtime. Kimberly Kaukauna, 74-74. Well, there's 1 second. They called a travel there. Okay. So called a travel. Likely overtime in Bayport. And timeout on the floor. We'll return to action here in Neillsville. A live look in there provided by Fleet Farm. You guys, I know you think I'm just making this up. I was at Fleet Farm today, but bought my chicken feed. I made a trip down the candy aisle. I think that was it. And I stopped to look at the chicks. Now, I've already got 6 chickens. I don't need any chicks, but there were about 30 people in line for the chicks. Marshfield fumbles it away on the inbound. A little bit of life breathed into the old Aves with 1:40 to play. Here's Hedke in the lane, got it to go. And timeout on the floor. 6 points for Hedke. We'll head back over to Bayport as the Galloping Ghosts in a full timeout over in Bayport. Again, the winner in Bayport plays our winner here on Saturday. I think I've mentioned that about 55 times now, so I hope that's understood. But that's why we're keeping a pretty close eye on this one. Again, those of you that are smart, you've got another device that you've already been watching this game the whole night, this Kimberly-Kaukauna game. But again, what a run for the 13 seed Papermakers. Along their way, again, Kimberly beat the 4 seed Holman, they beat the 5 seed Appleton North, and they've given Kaukauna everything it wants to handle here tonight. And it looks like they're going to give Kaukauna another 4 minutes, give themselves another 4 minutes of their season. You think about the seniors on these teams. Well, it looks like Kimberly has at least put themselves in a position where they're going to get an extra 4 minutes to see about handling the number 1 seeded Ghosts. And no shot. That's a tough one. Got to go the whole way, probably even less than a second on the actual clock. We'll head back here to Neillsville. But overtime there, and so there's a chance this one may end. And that one's still going on. You know what to do then. Ketterer to inbound. Looking, and we'll call the timeout. We will take a timeout along with them. 51-43, Marshfield leads on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Back here to Neillsville, 1:37 to play. Jason Zaleski here. Hello, friends. All right, the Masters coming up. Yeah, go ahead. We'll go over to Bayport. They were able to squeeze in a timeout where the Ghosts, so they will inbound right in front of the scorer's table. I promise, we won't miss much here, if anything at all. Chance at the buzzer, and okay, now it's official. Overtime between Kimberly and Kaukauna. Okay. Brendan Retzloff on the call over in Bayport, if you care to join in over there. Get our scores table organized, and we're set. Marshall, another inbound attempt, this one into Hinson. Lee with it. Tigers need to get it across the timeline. Still need to get it across, and do. Ketterer with it. That had to be about 9 seconds there. Underneath, Ramberg, reverse layup is good for Val Ramberg, and was that the finishing touches on this one? Jesperson, heave, no. And foul is going to be committed, and double bonus time now for the Tigers as they begin to think about a Saturday sectional final. The Tigers were in it last year. They fell to Neenah over in Stevens Point a year ago in that sectional final. Tigers looking to make a return this year. And that was the 5th for Julius Clark. So Julius's senior basketball career may have come to an end here in Neillsville tonight. 1:10 to play. And Ramberg from the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. And neither will go down for Vallon. There's Ferguson. That 3 came up long. Simmons gathers. Jesperson 3 off the mark. And another Memorial foul. Tigers fans beginning to feel it here tonight. So this will be Ramberg again. He just missed a pair a moment ago. Got another shot at it from the stripe, does Ramberg. Ramberg gets that one to go down from the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. I will be courtside at the conclusion of this one for our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, chatting with our winning coach and Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game. Make sure to stay tuned for that. All coming up in our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Valen Ramberg walks off the floor. Connect re-enters for the Tigers. And Hinson with the steal. Layup is good for Brooks. 24 tonight for Brooks. Tigers let Imboga cut through, and Memorial calls the timeout. And a head scratch from Coach Brisky on the timeout. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it here with 33 seconds remaining. Points tonight for Imboga. Now let's take a look. Wausau East and New Richmond were playing in a tight one. Matter of fact, New Richmond leads 62-58. Now 62-60, under 3 to play there. So close one, the 6 seed New Richmond Tigers, the 1 seed Wausau East Lumberjacks. So after this one is finished, if you don't care to join me for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show, that's fine, we'll still be friends, but you got a couple good ones out there to watch. Kaukauna Kimberly in overtime right now, and Wausau East New Richmond coming down to the wire. Everybody looking to advance to sectional finals Saturday. A 1-point game now in Bayport. That one stays close in the overtime. Old Abe's called the timeout. Tigers will inbound. They go with the football set. Lee at quarterback. He's got receivers, 2 to his right, 2 to his left. Everybody enters from out of bounds, and didn't fool the Abes a whole lot, but as Ketterer was set to break away, Hedke hung on. Kimberly takes the lead with 1:40. What is going on around here? Yep. Marshfield students waving goodbye to the Neilsville crowd here with their flashlights on their phones. They used to be done with lighters, but nobody has lighters anymore. That's so 1984. And Ketterer misses on the back end. 13-point game. Jesperson. Tigers didn't put up a whole lot of fight. With 20 seconds left, you don't need to. Again, Nasonville Dairy post-game show coming up in just a matter of minutes. I'll be on the floor with Marshfield Tigers head coach Chris Fisher and our Zaleski Sports Highlight House Player of the Game. Stay tuned for that one, as the Marshfield Tigers are moving on to Saturday's sectional final. Final score tonight, Marshfield 58, Eau Claire Memorial 47. Time now for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. I will head down and look for Coach Chris Fisher. He usually brings one guy. He brought the whole team to me on Saturday, so who knows what we're going to get. But Nasonville Dairy post-game show starts now as Marshfield picks up the 11-point win and looks to Saturday opponent TBD. 20 seconds left over in Bayport. Back with Chris Fisher after this.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
I mean, Kimberly can be feeling really confident after that one, but Kaukauna is one of the best three-point shooting teams in the state. 4.2. He left it short. Here we go. Van Kallenberg up the floor. Final second. Rises up. It's no good. The Paper Makers continue the Cinderella story and advance to the sectional championship. What a game!
Here in our Nasonville Dairy post-game show, Nasonville Dairy fresh cheese curds made daily. Coach, about 2 minutes ago, a loud cheer from the gym. Turns out there's a lot of Kimberly Papermakers fans in the gym as Kimberly took down Kaukauna tonight. I'll get your reaction later, but first, you tell me, especially after a playoff game, you get to spend another day with your kids, another few days. Here you get to spend 2 more days with your kids after the win tonight. How does it make you feel?
Well, we got to prepare for practice number 66 tomorrow. Incredible toughness and grit shown by our guys tonight, because another physical game. We after the initial first half there, where we kind of had trouble adjusting to it, we found something in how we could attack them, because they were really good defensively. They were ready to go tonight. That's the usual Eau Claire Memorial team. They defend, they can shoot it, they got multiple guys that can beat you off the dribble. I thought we defended incredibly well all night. So when you can do that in March, when you can defend, it allows you to go through some dry spells offensively.
Through it all the defensive pressure, some face guarding on Brooks, he still scores 24 here tonight. I mean, you and I have talked about him so many times, but what else can be said about what he can do, seemingly no matter the conditions put in front of him?
I'm not ready to write I don't want to call it the eulogy or the epitaph. I'm not ready to do that yet, because he's still a Marshfield Tiger.
That's right.
Brooks was incredible. He was the one guy in the first half that could make shots for us, and they were well-contested shots. He's the best. I'm really lucky to be able to coach him.
I've known you for a little bit now. I've known coaches my whole life. I kind of know how the mentality goes, I think. You're always looking for ways to give you guys an edge and inspire. And there's probably a story there, right? In a 13 seed beating a 1 seed on any given day, any given game.
I heard that reaction when we were talking to our guys, because the guys that were on that scout, our assistant coaches, were watching the end of it. Mm-hmm. I don't like that response, to be honest with you, from our fans. It's a gosh darn sectional final, and you're playing a school in Kimberly that regularly produces collegiate level athletes in every one of their sports. They clearly have found something. They've got a galvanized team. They're probably tighter than ever. They went through a gauntlet of at Holman across the state, at Appleton North, who's a really good team, state ranked, and then they just beat one of the best teams in the state with 2 of the best players in the state, and we have to cheer. But I don't like that one bit. Kimberly's a gosh darn good basketball team. It's going to be another physical game. But we're there. Yeah. So Kimberly's really good. You throw the record away, throw the seed away. They're in a sectional final.
I think you have to.
They're in a sectional final.
Yeah, you have to.
Yes. So we got to get ourselves ready to go.
Last one. We talked about this a little bit, you and I, in our fireside chats that we've done the last few years before the games. Your crowd support, the fans that were here tonight. Tell us about them.
Well, it makes it easier to get through the tough times. Easier to get through the dry spells on offense. More momentum when good things happen, when you get an and one or you knock down an open 3. It continues to give you a boost, and it gives you more energy. Very grateful to all these guys, everyone that came out here. We got to do it one more time.
Congratulations on the win. We'll see you Saturday.
Thanks, Jason. Roll Tigers.
All right, guys. It's Chris Fisher in our Nasonville Dairy post-game show. I'll tell you what, we're going to let the kids celebrate with the kids here tonight. They're having a great time. They did celebrate Kimberly beating Kaukauna. I don't know. I'm neutral on that, but yeah, go ahead.
How do I get up there? Is there stairs out there?
Just head right there and then take the first door to your right. There you go. We will be there. Again, game earmarked in Wisconsin Rapids. I would suspect that game stays in Wisconsin Rapids, but again, we will be in touch with the WIAA here at Zaleski Sports in the morning, and go to the website, zaleskisports.com, go to the schedule, and you'll see where that game is going to be played. But it's likely to be played in Wisconsin Rapids. The time is what's TBD, but we know it's Marshfield, it's Kimberly on Saturday. I will be there. We'll see you there. Have a good night, everybody.